It's the holiday season, and that means that every YouTuber and their mother is putting out a video with lists of items for you to buy for your friends, your loved ones, and quite possibly your enemies. So my thought process is, you can't beat them, join them. So here's 5 things under 50 bucks that you can get for me, you, or whoever. Let's do it. So this list is comprised of stuff that I've used either on a regular basis or recently. And just to let you know that all of these items are going to be listed in the description below, and they are going to be using an Amazon affiliate code, so I will get a kickback if you use the links to buy them. If you don't want to use the links to buy them, don't. It doesn't matter to me. I just enjoy telling people what I like. So first on the list is going to be the Behringer XM8500, which is this guy. This is a handheld dynamic microphone, and it usually retails for about 22 bucks on Amazon or on Sweetwater, basically wherever it's available. It's a tank. It's a complete workhorse. This thing will last almost forever, and if you can EQ it right, it'll sound amazing. Honestly, it sounds pretty decent just right out of the mic without an EQ. So if you're wanting to start like the whole budget streaming, whatever kind of stuff, then personally, this is a really good start. Number 2 is the Moondrop Chew IEMs. So I've already done like a little video about this, but I wanted to include this because these things are fantastic. They work perfectly. They're a good entrance to IEMs, and you can use them for listening to music. You can use them for listening to your video games. You can use them for editing and stuff like that. I mean, it's not going to be the most accurate sound whenever you're editing, but for 16 to 20 bucks, it's really too good of a deal to pass up on, especially because these are usually readily available on Amazon, and you can get them with or without a mic. I don't want to use them with the mic, so I usually just, I got them without the mic. By the way, I own 2 pairs of these, one for home and one for work. So number 3. Number 3 is the, let me actually read this because it's really hard to pronounce. The Yayoya Articulating Magic Arm with Super Clamp. Now what this is, let me show you. It's basically just a magic arm with multiple joints that you're able to adjust however you want. I was initially showed this by a friend of mine named NAAACKERS. I'm gonna put his channel below for his TikTok and for his YouTube. This thing's kind of a game changer. Anytime that I've gone and kind of adjusted my mic and kind of boomed it to where I've needed to have a better, you know, position for my mic, or if I wanted to just kind of mount something out of the way, this is what I've been using, and this thing is amazing. So they have this one, which is like a smaller size, but they have one that also has a separate, another joint, so it's able to be a little bit longer, and you're able to adjust it even more and make some weird, I don't know, you're able to just adjust it however the hell you want. This thing is really, really helpful, especially if you already have like some sort of rig for your camera. This thing can mount directly into, I don't know, any of the mounting points on a cage. It has a super clamp, so you're able to mount it on, I don't know, like your monitor mount, or pretty much anything. And because of that, it's a super versatile little thing, and it's really, really helpful. So number 4 is the Deity D4 Mini. Now I can't show it to you because it's actually what I'm recording with. So all of this, everything that you're hearing is actually being recorded with the Deity D4 Mini. This, since I started doing more YouTube and actually started using this camera, this has been kind of my go-to microphone. It is a small directional condenser mic, so it's pretty sensitive, but you're able to get a really good sound out of it, and you're able to position it however you want to. It comes with 2 different, cables, one for TRS and another one that has a TRS and a TRRS. So you can connect it to your phone if you wanted to, if you had a dongle, and you would be able to use it. So another really cool feature about this one is that it's able to essentially take 2 separate inputs. So there are 2 3.5 millimeter jacks on this. There's one for just the normal output, but then there's one for an input that you can put like a lav mic onto, you can put like another microphone into. And what it's gonna do, it's going to record a stereo pairing, and one side is going to be this mic, and the other side is going to be the other mic. So you're gonna be able to get like two separate mono tracks through a stereo track. I thought that was unique, and I thought that was cool because it would help definitely building out scratch audio. So if you had this and then maybe you had a lav mic, you would be able to just make sure that you had a decent sound coming from it no matter what. It's really useful, and it's like 49 bucks. It's really, yeah, you can't beat it, you know? All right, so here's number 5. Number 5 is something that I have experience with its predecessor. It is the Super 16 V2. Now, the one thing about this is the Super 16 V2 is priced at $49.99, but that's not with, you know, the switches or the keycaps. I wanted to include this because this is really good. For under the 50 bucks, you can get it, and then you can order the other stuff separately. But what you can do with a macro pad, you can pretty much do anything. You can control different scenes and stuff like a Stream Deck would in your OBS. But another thing you can do is you can program it to different keybinds using the QMK software, because the Super 16 is programmed through something called QMK. And that is just, it's an open source firmware for, you know, keyboards and everything like that. So you're able to either assign different, either keystrokes, different actual keybinds, or just assign maybe just like an alt, like the Alt F13 through 24, which aren't actually on your keyboards, but they're recognized by most most HID devices, like human interface devices. Another cool thing about this is you're able to flash it with a firmware for something called VIA or VIAL. And what you're able to do with that is you're able to completely just change whatever key that switch goes to without having to reflash it. It basically, you flash it with the software, you put it on, you put like say S on one of them, and it'll stay like that. But then if you wanted to change it to F, you just do it in the software and you press it and it goes to F. So it's basically just a really quick way of changing the key layouts for anything that has VIA or VIAL compatibility. A really cool thing is like for people that are editing, you can just assign the keyboard shortcuts to it, and it's super easy. Just like if you're doing just like ripple cutting or just like deleting of some of your footage, just going through and kind of cleaning up a little bit, it's really nice to have like a keypad that you're able to just do really, really quick like functions with it. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's it. That's it for like the list. I just wanted to do something quick, you know, kind of give people ideas for either some stuff that you might want to get for yourself or want to get for others that are kind of in either the streaming or the content creation sphere. Let me know in the comments, like, what are some things under 50 bucks that you would add to this list? Because I'm always looking for stuff like to try out. I like trying things out, and I like making sure that things would like work for people, and it's great. I've been personally having fun doing it. So if you liked it, you know, do the whole thumbs up, do the whole subscribing thing. If you didn't like it, there's another button for that. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully you enjoyed this. So on that note, I love you. Bye.